he does talk like really arrogant shit, and he is a little bit like that in person. Ever since amateurs just walking around like his shit don't stink, and it pissed me off. Like I was in Vegas one day talking to his friend Keyshawn. We were having a great time, great conversation. I simply said, "Hey, yo, Shakur, come over." Blah blah blah. He goes, just looks at me and goes, "Nah, you gotta come over here." Like some arrogant shit. And I'm like, bro, what is that? We're all just trying to, figure shit out. It's just like you don't gotta act like that, bro. Honestly, he didn't fight good at all. He was scared. He didn't fight. It's so biased. That commentary is disgusting. If Shakur don't throw a lot of punches, he's controlling the fight. If somebody else don't throw a lot of punches, it's, oh man, he's reluctant. Oh, he's hesitant. It's just so biased. Like I can't even watch ESPN fights anymore. I really can't. It's so disgusting.
Hey man, Gritty Glove Boxing TV, man. We back here, man, to bring y'all some news, you know what I'm saying? Some content, our opinions, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share all the goddamn videos, man. Y'all know what I say.
Please.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Yeah, man. Man, we got a little Twitter fest going on.
Yeah.
Brian and Shakur, man, they going back and forth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh it was some exposing details in the tweets, you know what I'm saying? Uh Man, I just hate, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, man, I just kinda I don't like the little Twitter thing, man. I feel like, you know, grown men, you know what I'm saying, on Twitter and shit, you know what I'm saying, just kinda going back and forth and shit like that. I just feel like that's kinda weak, you know what I'm saying? You know, real gangsters don't talk, man. It's just they act, you know what I mean? But that's all the game y'all's attention and keep their name in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? It's all to keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, entertained and stuff like that, bro. Like hopefully hopefully they make that fight, you know what I'm saying? That'll be a
Right.
good ass fight. Great fight. You know what I'm saying? That'll be man. That'll be fireworks, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? If Shakur not,
Will it though?
on his
Will
track
it?
star shit, he ain't got his track shoes on.
Exactly. And then Ryan, who might be a little faster, man.
Mm-hmm.
What I think
Mm-hmm.
about the whole situation, man, I think this is the new age of boxing. Is
Yeah. Social
social
media.
media.
Yeah.
I think Ryan Garcia is getting ready for a fight. I think Shakur Stevenson just had a fight. Ryan just I think Ryan was just stating how he feels. I mean, I feel like Shakur is arrogant as well. I think he's cocky and he believes in his ability. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just him.
Yeah.
Uh, at the same time, to certain people with big egos, you can come off wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think Shakur cares, but after a performance like that, those same people that didn't like you at first but didn't say too much, now they're starting to be outspoken, like Ryan Garcia. Hey man, this could be a potential bout. This could be something in the works right here. But I'm starting to see a lot of people go, attack Shakur and Devin. Social media wise, it's just crazy, man. Social media is crazy. Is it good for boxing? Yeah, I think it's good for boxing. It brings a lot of attention to certain fights, but all in all, I don't think it's gonna turn out well because this is starting to they starting to push it to the streets, and it's not boxing no more when you talking about taking it to the streets. So I just hope these fighters get their head out their butt and get back to trying to win.
Yeah, man. I think it's just a lot of fake ass beef, bro. Like, cause ain't now one of them gonna do nothing to each other on the street. Like, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all professionals, y'all making millions of dollars. Now one of y'all gonna do anything to
I
each other
mean,
to
we
jeopardize their
don't
back.
know. We don't know.
Nah,
Last time I
nah.
seen something like this was Mike Tyson and
Yeah,
Green,
but
the Green
but
fella.
Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson actually from the streets though. None of these
Yeah,
dudes from the
yeah, Mike
streets, bro.
Tyson is from the
These
streets.
dudes ain't from the streets. These dudes grew up in the boxing gym. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They
Absolutely.
all they
Absolutely.
did was box. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely. Yes.
they didn't live no street life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all that gangster shit, man. Y'all can say that shit, bro, because it's kind of see through. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a gangster or anything. I ain't trying to portray myself as nobody, bro. But real recognize real, man. And we see straight through all this shit, bro. Like
Absolutely. I mean, it's a
just
facade,
save it,
yeah.
man.
It's just too much. It's too much talking. It's
Yeah, yeah,
too much
it's a
talking.
lot of that going on, man. We want to see the fights. Y'all fight each other. Y'all set up a contract. You and Ryan catch weight, whatever the fuck. We don't even matter. Fuck the belts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We just, I want to see y'all fight there.
I mean, let's just say in our perspective, if this fight was to happen, what way would it happen, and how do you expect the fight to play out, knowing what we know now about Shakur Stevenson and his lack of offensive output?
Man, I feel like shit. If that fight was to happen, bro, like I just feel like Shakur gonna run. Cause he talked a lot of shit to Della Santos. He talked a whole bunch of shit. Somebody gonna fuck him up and all this shit and bitch ass niggas and ooh and you know what I mean. And when he got in that ring, he ran from the whole fucking fight. So I feel like Ryan, he's a bigger puncher, faster. You know what I'm saying? His feet a little slow. So we may be able to capitalize on that part. But man, Ryan hitting with bricks, bro. So
I I think
yeah,
I think uh I think there's a horrible fight for Shakur Stevenson, man. That is a horrible fight for Shakur Stevenson. Watching how Ryan fought Tank, I think he'll
yeah,
fight. I think he'll fight Shakur the same way. Pressure,
pressure.
might be a lot more intelligent.
Yeah,
He'll actually fight behind the jab,
yeah,
long, rangy,
yeah.
quick. Man, that is a horrible fight for Shakur, who
Yeah,
cannot thump at all. He
yeah, that's
cannot
what I'm
thump.
saying. See,
He cannot
he
thump
not gonna
at
be able to
all.
keep Ryan off of him. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
Shakur can rock you with two, three, four shots, but
Yeah, yeah,
most of the time when you see Shakur doing things like that, he's walking forward. You know,
right,
he's
right.
walking forward and he's just shooting. He likes to shoot off guys with the high guard. You
Yeah,
know,
his back foot, his
Ryan
back
is.
foot kind of suspect. You know what I'm saying? Since that last fight, man, his back foot kind of suspect, man.
I mean,
Like
he
most
didn't
of his
trust.
offense.
He did not trust in his ability.
Yeah,
He did not trust in his ability.
yeah, yeah,
Not a
man.
good fight for Shakur.
Most of his offense come out the front foot. It seemed
Right.
that way. You know what I'm saying? So. With Ryan pressing them backwards, man, I think it make for a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Shakur fight back.
I mean, he had to fight back, but I still see uh Shakur getting caught with something, especially if Ryan has been working on that right hand. Shakur will get caught with something. He's very fast, but he can't really thump back, you know. And
Yeah,
if Ryan fights a clean fight with
yeah,
no airhead mistakes, it's not a good fight for Shakur. I'm gonna just
yeah,
say that.
yeah, yeah. Man, that shit crazy, man. But
Man, it's
but
insane. What's wrong with him?
what was said on Twitter was, man, Ryan Garcia, I think he jumped it off, because Shakur had that boring ass fight. He was talking about the fight and shit like that, man. He was saying, Shakur arrogant, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and Shakur bounce back and say, man, I don't fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with y'all, nigga.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
you
Uh,
know,
what else he saying? I forgot about that. I
it
forgot what
it,
the fuck
it
he
was just pretty much a lot of yippee yapper from both from
said. Yeah,
Ryan starting it off. Ryan opened his mouth first, and that's why I said after that performance from Shakur, he got a lot of people that didn't like him at first starting to open their mouth. They starting to run their mouth. They starting to talk. In some ways, it's good, but in this situation, it's not good because all the people that want to fight you, or all the people that's petitioning to fight you, ain't really no big names. Now, if you can get a Ryan Garcia who's gonna bring a lot of attention to the fight,
Yeah.
And you might have some, but I don't think thinking about it now, Ryan could beat him, but he's not gonna fight him.
Yeah.
They're gonna make Shakur sweat it out. They know Shakur is a hidden gem. He's a good talent, a good
Yeah.
defensive fighter, but he's boring. And because of that, it's gonna be hard for him to make a dollar, the type of money he wants to make in this sport,
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
not exciting, man. So I see I see a lot of fighters just shitting on him now, and
Yeah.
that's what he's gonna get. You know, thank goodness he has that WBC title, because without that title, he'll be fighting bums for the rest of his career. But because he has that title, man, he might get some good potential bouts, but not the mega fights I think he's looking for.
Yeah, man. You know, I just, man, y'all promote yourselves, man, but stop all that back and forth shit on social media, man. Like, shit just kind of childish, kiddie.
What's
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
what's going on with Jared Anderson, man,
Man, I
and
don't know,
Devin, man?
bro. Like, you see that type shit right there, bro. Like,
That's why I
you know,
say, man, this social media it's helping the sport because we know what's going on, but at the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time, like,
It's
y'all
keeping
trying
the
to,
it's keeping the attention on the sport, but it's like in a bad light. You know what
yeah,
I'm
it's
saying?
yeah, like,
It give you stupid shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Stupid ass content to make. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if y'all, y'all line that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point of doing all that talking, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Jared B. Baby Anderson. He a fucking heavyweight, and he going at
right.
Devin Haney. Somebody catch him, he gonna do something, man. Like, bro,
I
bro,
mean,
bro,
bro, you
bro,
should be worried about your own
bro,
career. You should be worried about dodging
bro,
those fucking right hands
bro,
that Martin was hitting your ass with.
bro.
You got
If
to
that,
get better. You got to get better at your craft. I know Shakur Stevenson has a lot of love in the sport from a lot of OGs. Like the picture he took with all the great legends, well, with three of three great legends. I would put Terrence Crawford in there. I think he's a great fighter. Uh, yeah, but man, that picture says it all. He has a lot of love in the sport of boxing. People think very highly of him, but I just, I see that he doesn't have the offensive output like those fighters. Andre Ward didn't really have a high offensive output, but Andre Ward knew when to punch. He knew when to punch, and he wasn't afraid to get in that paint and blend with you. He'll make you miss from the inside. That was very special about Andre. But yeah, I see Shakur not really being on the pedigree of those fighters. So the picture kind of it stood out before the fight, and then after the fight, the picture kind of looked like it wasn't right. Like he didn't belong in the photo shot. It was
he didn't
almost
fit.
crazy, man. It was
He
almost
didn't
crazy.
fit.
It was
You know,
almost crazy.
man.
It was
You know,
crazy, man.
and that's the bad part, man. Cause you got all these people believing in you and shit, man, and you go out there and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
it's just
people are
like,
talking like he lost.
rap. He did.
People
You know
people
what
are
I'm saying?
talking. People
He
are
did.
talking like this man is not the WBC champion of the world. Like he just
No,
went out there and
now one
lost.
of now one of them should have been a WBC champion, bro. They should have ran that shit back, bro. They should have made them rematch that shit.
That's the
Y'all,
only
yeah,
way.
y'all
That's
want
the
this
only
belt,
way
man? Y'all got to
Shakur.
fight for it.
That's the only way Shakur gets
Yeah,
respect from me,
yeah.
if he run it back
You
and
got to
he
run that back.
win and he ran convincingly. I gotta see it
Yeah,
again. I'm pretty sure De Los Santos won it again. I
yeah,
think the fight will
yeah,
be a lot harder the next time.
yeah,
Uh, a lot more harder because De Los
yeah.
Santos he collected some data in that fight. But man, yeah, if he wants my respect as a fighter, I know my respect might not be much to him, but I'm part of the fan base that actually respects his style. I know he has more to show. So if he cares about his fan base like he says he does, and he'll go out there and get a rematch, and he'll do better. We'll see him throw punches. Because man, honestly, I can't tell you who I want to see Shakur fight other than I wouldn't mind seeing Jermaine Ortiz in there with him because I think Jermaine Ortiz is a good fit for guys who like to, you know, box a little bit too much. I think Jermaine Ortiz
Yeah,
has fast hands. I think he can. He's a puncher. He's a boxer who can punch. So I think it's a good fight. Plus,
yeah,
Jermaine had a great fight with Lomachenko. Gave Lomachenko good work. Good. I actually think
yeah,
Jermaine Ortiz might have pulled that out more than Devin did. But
yeah,
yeah, man, that'll be a good fight for Shakur. But other than that, man, the Tank Davises, the Devin Haney's, even the Frank Martins, man, I don't think they're gonna waste their time with Shakur Stevenson, knowing that he's gonna run the whole fight.
yeah. Frank should have got that though. Frank should have went
Yeah,
and got that smoke right
I
there.
really don't want to hear nothing Frank talking about, bro. I don't. I
Although
don't even care. I
he
don't even
tweet,
care
he
what
tweet,
Frank
he
has to
tweeting
say.
too.
Yeah, of
Word
course he's
tweeting too.
tweeting. Of course he's tweeting.
Come on,
I
bro. Like
I
you ain't even
respect
take the
Frank, but I
fight.
don't want to hear that shit. I
You
don't
ain't
want to hear
take
that
the
shit.
fight, bro. You can't really say too much. You know what I'm
You
saying?
could
Like
have been the one to expose him.
right, right.
It
It
could
could
have
have been
been you
you out there.
exposing him. But
Right,
you let another dude do it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Now you want to open your mouth. Nah, y'all
right.
gets no love from that one. You might as well just
Hey,
keep staying quiet.
you know what? That's the fight.
But Frank isn't gonna fight Shakur.
That's the fight though.
You think
He
Frank
should.
fight?
He should. It's a belt on the line.
That's a
You know what I'm
trap.
saying?
I think if he fights Shakur, that's a trap
He
fight for
should.
Frank Martin because Shakur, you gotta like I said, size matters when you got two that match up pretty well as far as the skills department. I think Shakur has more skills, but Frank matches up real well in the skills department. Size will matter. He's short. His arm length is smaller. Hey, everybody's not Tank Davis. Tank Davis makes up for his height and his reach with his skill level, his IQ. I don't think Frank has the skill level where he has the IQ. I don't think the skill level is as high. I think Shakur's defensive skill level is higher than Frank Martin
I think
offensive skill level.
I think Frank Martin would have did better than De Los Santos. Way better. To be
I
honest.
think I think he would have. I
I
think
think
he
he got
would
more
have.
dog. I think he got more dog in him, bro.
I think he would have made the fight um a little more interesting, but at the same time, because I think he would have took more chances than De Los Santos did. But at the same time,
Frank, man, Frank Martin got quick ass feet, bro. Like I'm talking about,
Frank,
he got real quick feet. I think his feet quicker than Shakur Stevenson and
I
De Los
will
Santos.
give Frank Martin this. He has the IQ to beat any of these fighters because he's a smart fighter. He's also a defensive fighter.
A
So
counter puncher. Yeah,
he's also gonna be defensively responsible in the fight. I think you
yeah.
still have a boring ass fight.
But
You
but
put Frank Martin
but
and Shakur Stevenson, two defensive
see,
fighters in the ring
yeah.
together, and you have no offense because everybody's gonna be worried about the other person's counter shots. Same thing we've seen against De Los Santos and Shakur. Another boring ass fight. Somebody has to take initiative on offense, and hey, man, Shakur is definitely not gonna do it.
Hey. When Frank Martin turned up on that how you can do, he damn they got that boy up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When he set back and wasn't, trying to counter punch and do all that old bullshit,
right,
then that's when how you can was getting off on him. But
right.
but man, I think Frank Martin caught him between two styles. You know what I'm saying? I think he caught him
I
between
bet
Derrick James' style
absolutely,
and,
absolutely.
and the style in his own mind. You know what I'm saying? The
Which
way
is
he
that
compete.
his
You know what
own
I'm saying?
style is he's a defensive fighter.
He's a defensive fighter,
He's
yeah.
a defensive fighter. Derrick James is trying to turn him into a
Yeah.
walk forward fighter, almost like
A walk forward
walk
defensive fighter.
forward. Yeah,
You know what I'm
walk
saying?
basically an inside counter puncher. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Where
right, right.
where you're countering from the inside and not the outside.
Yeah,
I don't think he likes to be in the inside though.
yeah.
Me personally, most of his good fights, he was countering from the middle of the ring. I don't think he
Yeah,
likes to be in the inside. But his last fight, him being down on the scorecards, I thought he was down on the scorecards.
yeah,
Him having to press forward, even though he was gassed.
Yeah.
It might have been it might have helped him a little bit with his style. I think the style he's trying to adapt, it might have helped him a little bit. But as far as fighting a guy like Shakur Stevenson, and you're not really a pressure fighter, I still think you get the same because you're gonna go back to what works. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Just like
I think,
just like Shakur.
I personally, me, he would have did better than De Los Santos for one reason and one reason only. They both kind of, they both kind of got the same type of skill level, but uh, for one reason only, Derrick James. Derrick James would have told him what to do, when to do it, how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And showed him. You know what I'm saying? What to do. You know what I'm saying? He would have been on him to press the fight. You know what I'm saying? Press the
And they
fight.
both southpaws.
Press the fight.
And they're both southpaw.
Yeah, and Shakur don't do well with southpaws. We
He
see.
don't do well with southpaws.
So,
I give you that.
so, 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 bruh, Frank Martin could have pulled that fight out, bro, and he could have been WBC champ.
Yeah, but you can't be at the back end of the fight, turn down a fight, and then get on social media and talk shit.
And
Like
then talk shit. Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do that because
Bad
you're
luck.
making yourself look like a peon,
Bad
bro.
luck. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not how it works. It don't work like that, you know?
yeah,
You
yeah.
you you sitting back waiting on somebody else to show you how to beat them.
Right,
That's what it looked
right,
like. You you
right,
you
right.
sit back and waited for somebody else to show you to try to find a wrinkle in this game, you know?
Mm.
And
Yeah, man. It's ugly. It's ugly. But
yeah,
hopefully,
we're gonna see how it
hopefully
turn
we
out.
get a good ass fight next, man, with Shakur, man. I don't know who he gonna fight because
Who does he fight for the WBC? Jermaine
at,
Ortiz, please.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because at the end of his, little post fight shit interview, they were asking him, he was in the ring. They were asking him, they were like, "Who do you want to fight next?" And he was like, "Man, I can't tell you. Such. I just need to give me some rest and such, and all this shit." So he ain't called nobody out. So it's not gonna be a big name next. It's gonna be somebody, you know what I'm saying, like on the come up, or somebody like number 5. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Man, he
number 6,
can't.
like
He,
how
he,
Terrence
he
Crawford
can't.
did.
He can't go fight. He can't come fight a bum. And you can't compare this is in all due respect, you can't
Yeah.
compare Terrence Crawford to Shakur Stevenson. Terrence Crawford
Nah,
will
Terrence
get
Crawford
hit.
gonna fight. He
Terrence
gonna
Crawford
fight.
gonna fight.
He
Terrence
gonna fight.
Crawford, I say this, that man, you hit that man with something, he gonna
He
come get
mean.
you.
He
He
gonna
he a
come get
mean
you. Yeah.
he a mean son of a gun in that
Nah,
ring. You
yeah.
hit him with something, he gonna get mad. He's gonna come get you.
Yeah.
Whereas if
Yeah.
Shakur, I
Get
think
hit.
if he feels a certain type of wind blow, or feel a speed or
Touch on his
power of a
gloves or
punch,
something. He hit his gloves or
he getting the F out of Dodge,
He
man.
getting up out of there. You hear me? Oh.
He's not for to sit there. He's not for to
Nah.
out battle you. He's not
Nah.
gonna show you a dog that he doesn't have. You seen Shakur doesn't have that dog, man.
Nah. He ain't got it. He
He
ain't got
doesn't
it, bro.
have that dog.
That's so me. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 times, like you know what J. Cole say? You say, "Fool me once, goddamn nigga, shame on you. Fool me twice, can put the blame on you.
Yeah,
Fool me three
absolutely.
times, fuck the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain." Like
Yeah,
I
but I
can't
don't think it's
believe.
gonna
Come
be
on,
a 3 time because I don't see
you can't.
nobody else. I don't see
Nah,
nobody else putting themselves in a position to fight somebody that's gonna run off fight, man.
yeah,
And you know what? You made a comment the other day, man.
yeah.
The fight almost looked like the boost in his last fight.
And Karen,
Man, it
yeah,
almost Karen was
yeah.
was running for his life.
But he was tapping that nigga ass too at the same
He was
time. He ambushed him real quick. You know what I'm saying?
he was touching
Yeah,
him. He was touching him, man, but he
yeah.
was just like
He was out. Yeah, yeah. He get
he
ghosts. Yeah,
he didn't want no
yeah.
parts of
Nah,
nothing. He just wanted to
nah,
win. The
nah.
amateur boxing came alive in that fight, man.
Yeah,
Shakur looked like an amateur boxer.
yeah,
Seriously,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
seriously. This is not the amateur,
yeah.
brother.
Nah, this ain't the Olympics, man.
This ain't the Olympics, man. You know, you gotta. This is the
Yeah,
pros. We
yeah,
want to see punches and bunches.
yeah.
You know, we want to see you
Want to
land.
see hard? You want to see
Yeah,
hard? Hard, man. That's the main thing. That's the main thing we want to see, bro. You might not have all the skills, or you might not be as fast, you might not be as powerful, you might not be, you know what I'm saying, anything, bro. You might not have whatever. You know what I'm saying, the intangibles to beat somebody, bro. But we just want to see the heart. And Shakur
Absolutely.
showed no heart, bro.
Absolutely. That's why I can
No heart.
listen to Tim Bradley talk crazy all over ESPN every day.
Yeah,
I can listen to him make excuses for Shakur about a shoulder that you know came up out of nowhere. Matter of
yeah,
fact, I heard the whole ESPN making excuses
yeah.
during the fight. So I can't say it was an excuse or not, but it comes off as one
It
when
is.
your fighter's not performing to his best ability. Then
It is.
you guys
It,
slide in. Oh, he got a shoulder or hand injury. It's kind of crazy, but
Shakur,
the
Shakur,
reason why I can
Shakur said,
listen,
Shakur said he made an excuse himself, and then he gonna say, "I ain't here to make no excuses and shit." Yeah, I didn't feel good, you know what I'm
and
saying,
then
before the
double
fight,
back.
and I told myself before the fight, if I wasn't feeling right, I was just gonna box him and, you know what I'm saying, get the W and shit like that. But I ain't here to make no excuses and nothing
That's
like
because Bob Arum told him.
that.
Hey, that's because Bob Arum told him. Bob Arum,
Nigga,
Bob Arum told him, you just dropped your stock, brother. You're gonna have to make up
yeah,
something.
you
You're
just
gonna have to
made
say
one, nigga.
something. You're gonna have to say something for these people because they, they
Yeah,
they wondering what the hell's wrong with you. Say something. You know
Earl
what I'm saying?
Spence
He had to
didn't
say
make.
something.
Earl Spence didn't make not one excuse.
And they
He didn't
still
say he
waiting
was
on
feeling
early
bad.
excuse.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't say he was feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. He said, nigga, even if I got an excuse, I wouldn't give it to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just period, bro. Like, when we all know something wrong with Earl Spence. You know, weight drain, he had a broken rib. You know what I'm saying? He didn't spar 5 weeks, you know what I'm saying, before the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on in that camp. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't said nothing about it. He ain't say nothing about it. He just said, congratulations to Bud Crawford, man. Hopefully we can run this shit back again.
Absolutely,
Period.
bro. Earl built different though. You know what
Period.
I'm saying?
He from Texas.
Earl built different. You know what I'm
Real talk,
saying?
man.
I mean,
But
shit,
yeah,
I ain't gonna
man.
say that because every motherfucker from Texas don't show that heart.
Nah,
You know
nah,
what I'm
nah, not
saying? Wink,
necessarily. Not
wink,
necessarily.
Jamel Charlo, wink,
Yeah,
wink.
yeah,
Everybody don't
yeah.
show their heart that's from
Yeah.
Texas. You
I
know?
fucked up. I fucked up. I slipped up. I forgot about Jamel punk ass.
Yeah,
Damn,
man.
I
Shout
forgot
out to
about him.
Jamel, man.
Man,
You ain't
he
gonna never get that chance again, brother.
damn, damn.
And I
He
hate it for him,
he
man.
disappointed us, man. I ain't gonna lie
Listen,
like that.
man, but he
That
gotta
was one
live
of the
with that though.
most. That was right
We like,
behind Earl Spence.
yeah,
That was a
he gotta
disappointment
live with
right
that.
behind Earl. Yeah,
He gotta live with it. He gotta live
yeah,
with it. Just like Shakur. Shakur gotta, but
yeah,
Shakur can make up for it.
yeah, yeah,
Because he fought a guy that everybody thought he was gonna beat anyway.
yeah, yeah.
Shakur has a chance to make up, but man, don't be surprised if tomorrow you see other fighters coming out talking shit. You know, he fought bad. Everybody's talking. He fought a horrible fight. Uh,
He
I
got
don't know.
exposed, bro. He got exposed.
I
You know.
mean, he exposed himself.
Yeah, he got to. Yeah.
I don't think De Los Santos did nothing but
Nah,
serve him
nah.
with power
Yeah,
and speed.
yeah. Only thing
Just
De La
serve him a little
Santos
bit.
did. Only thing De La Santos did was show up and have his persona as a big puncher, and that was all. That was all he needed. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
didn't need nothing else to scare Shakur. You know what I'm saying? To make him run like that, he just needed. Maybe he tapped him gloves or something. He felt it or something. I don't know. Maybe he felt that body shot in the first second round. But man, I don't know, bro. Like
Man, I
that
go
shit
back to
weak.
the same thing Canelo did to Mel in that same fight. Round one, Canelo came out and threw a bomb.
Yeah,
And from that, and even though he missed it, that set the tone for the fight.
yeah, yeah,
Same thing in this De La Santos Shakur Stevenson fight. De La Santos
yeah,
came out throwing bombs,
yeah,
trying to get to him. And I think maybe that set the standard for this fight.
yeah,
Like, okay,
yeah,
this guy's trying to hurt me. I'm on my back foot all night. You
yeah,
know, it's boxing, yes, but it's amateur boxing. In the
yeah.
pros, you actually gonna have to plant that pivot foot and shoot back
And shoot
to make
back.
the fight exciting.
Right,
He
right.
didn't want to do that. He wasn't ready to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
He
But
wasn't ready to do
man,
that.
man, y'all let us know, man, who y'all want Shakur Stevenson to fight next fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let us know in the comment section, man. Y'all talk to us,
The
man.
main
Shit,
Ortiz.
yeah. I'm going for Jermaine Ortiz, maybe Loma. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Nah,
y'all
he don't need Loma right now.
nah, he need Loma. He need Loma. So, y'all let us know who y'all would like, man. Shit, man. Hey, we finna get up out of here though. Hey, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell, share all the goddamn videos, man. And we out this motherfucker. Really good boxing.